Good morning, good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are located. Today, I just want to talk about those who feel like they know the Bible page to page, chapter to chapter. They can quote the Bible, but there's no humility in their life. Whenever they have an opinion, they're so passionate about it, they don't want to listen to anybody. It is all about them. They seem to know it all from A to Z. Anybody's opinion doesn't make sense except theirs. So my question is this: where is the Christ-like behavior? And Bible says that Christ is not an author of confusion. Even when you know, I believe that whatever we know from the Word of God, we know in part because Christ, God, is all-knowing. So I advise people generally, please find humility even when you are speaking to people, because even the Bible says we should correct people in love. You don't want to scream at me and expect me to listen to you. You are an adult, I'm an adult, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I'm entitled to my own views and opinions. It's important that we respect each other and talk and discuss with each other, like people who are grown and have common sense. Because somebody might not step a foot in the church, never ever. Somebody may not be studying the Word of God, but the person's behavior and character might be superb. And you that claims to know the Word of God, all you do is argue, and fight about the Word of God. What are you trying to say now? Are you preaching? Are you ministering? Are you trying to bring souls to God? Or are you driving the souls away from the kingdom? The truth of the matter is this: everybody knows himself or herself. Right in your heart, you know what you're doing. You know whether you are right with God, or you know whether you are right with people. Don't be pretentious. Be yourself, be real. Listen to other people's view, no matter whether it's coming from the Word of God, it's coming outside the Word of God. We are all existing here and we have to coexist. You're entitled to say, I don't agree with this. You don't have to agree with everything. But the approach is what I'm talking about here. Respect people's views and opinions. It's very important, even if it's a child. I remember one time when we were studying the Word of God and somebody were talking about the tongue. As little as the tongue is, it can set fire, it can set places ablaze if people don't control it. So one of these girls, she came, she wanted to, put up her own opinion, and she said to me, her mother told her that the only thing that made the fish to be caught in the river is because the fish opened his mouth, and the hook, the fisherman's hook, now held the fish in his mouth and then was able to drag him out. That was a wonderful analysis of how the tongue can destroy things in life. The tongue is for gossip, the tongue is for cursing, the tongue is for speaking life into every situation. What are we using our tongue to do? Are we using it to cause people havoc? Are we using our mouth to cause people stress? Are we using it to abuse people mentally, emotionally, and psychologically? Think, what are you doing with your tongue? Speak love, speak peace, speak unity, speak kindness. That is what we owe each other in this world, to be kind to each other. Don't pretend about being kind to people. Somebody maybe is within your area, it's a relative, maybe he's poor, she's not surviving in this hard world. You don't want to help her because she's not your biological relative. God is watching each and every one of us. I pray that God blesses us. The reason why God blesses us is to bless people. No matter how little, please reach out to people. So what I'm saying, actually, the main point today is that, let's get humility in our lives. It doesn't matter, even if you are the multi-billionaire. Even most of them are very humble. More humble than people who are just average and think they have arrived. There are people who make billions and trillions, and you don't even see them raise their shoulders, or you don't see them display ego. They are always thinking about what next to do to make their world better. So this is my own take for today. Please try and be humble. Try and be humble. Don't say, oh, my job has made me to talk like this. Maybe you're a lawyer, you're always arguing. Maybe you are a policeman, you have authority to arrest people. Maybe you are in military. Maybe you work in a military zone and now you use it as an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse in law. You have to have your senses intact and use them for good. Therefore, be humble about anything and everything you say to people in this life. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless. Peace. One love.